Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. It's the opener of this 3-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Seattle Mariners. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's Felix Hernandez will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First offering on its way. Right side hit hard, and that's through for a hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Digging in now, Mitchell Page. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him, completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Into the box, Mo Vaughn, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll be thrown out at first. So that didn't go quite according to plan, and with it, the inning is over. Red Sox settle for just the 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. Seattle leads this one 2-1. Now batting, Carl Hicks, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around, and he's pitching more now like the guy we...
Play ball. 3. 3. Ball 4, take the base. Ball 4, take the base.
Stepping into the box, Carl Hicks. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We're through 6 full. The Mariners are on top 6-1. Ready for another shot now, Jimmy Purcell, and their runners at the corners now. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Now a bunt attempt here. And there's out number 2.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Let's play ball.
Striding in once again, Carl Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Nothing across here this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. The Mariners lead it 9-2. Back now in the beautiful Pacific Northwest as we're set for what's left of this one.
Play ball.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Mariners took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Felix Hernandez takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight, first for the